Hey all, it's Dr. McVeary here. Just going to go with a quick overview on how to set up your WordPress blog. It is super easy, just takes a couple clicks. The very first thing you do is go to wordpress.com. That's the page I'm on right now, and you can go ahead and click Get Started. Now, we're going to go over how to do the free version of WordPress, but for just a few dollars a month, you can get a hosted version, which allows you to have your own domain. And that's something, as future teachers, you might want to think about. I really want you to use this blog to not only practice reflective instruction, but also to think about how you're going to represent yourself to future employers and to take your place as an educational leader. So once you click on Get Started, then you can determine the name of your blog site. Now, many of you might want to just name it after your class, say EDU 307 or 106 or whatever, but I wouldn't do that because you might decide you want to keep this blog throughout your entire educational preparation program. So you might want to give it a more generic name. I'll go with Dr. Max Teaching Space. And I will say this is about engineering better teachers. Then I can just go through and talk about the purpose. You can decide your rank here. That doesn't influence, I think that's for their own internal data. It doesn't influence what they give you in terms of your dashboard. Then just click continue. Enter your site's name or some keywords to describe it. Oh, I thought that is exactly what I just did. So now I will go Dr. Max Teaching Space. And I can then select this one right here, Dr. Max Teaching Space.wordpress.com. I select for free. Now here are the options. You can do the $4 a month and you get your own domain. So I could just be drmaxteachingspace.com. What I'm going to be on the free plan is drmaxteachingspace.wordpress.com. So I'm going to go with the free plan, as I assume that is what many of you folks will pick. It does, however, have some advertising on your website. I can put in my email address. Now I'm going to use a proxy because I've done this tutorial 100 times. And then I need to come up with my password. Then I can then hit continue. Oops. All right, and now they have sent me an email. So I'm going to go to my email inbox. I can then click on that, and I can confirm now. And here is my spot, and it will walk you through each of these items. And you can go and manage your site, and we'll go over all that as the semester goes, but you just need to get it started. So I'm going to hit the next button, got it, and now if I want to go to my site here, this is where I can change my themes. If you click on themes, for example, you can change the way that your blog works and play with it whenever you want. If you just want to write a post, you can click on Write, add your title, then just write a little bit. I mean, as you see, it has a kind of walkthrough tutorial that will go through each and every bit. Hello, everyone. Now, you will write more in your intro post. I'm just doing this for the tutorial purposes. Hello, everyone. I'm excited to start this semester. And if you want to add in media like your pictures from Google, from photo libraries, contact forms, payment buttons, you have a bunch of options there. You're not going to do on each of these posts over here, you can set a featured image. And here you can just choose a picture. So for example, I could choose this picture and set that as my featured image in the post. I have some sharing options if you want to connect to, I don't want, people to show all the likes and all of those features, so I'm going to turn those off. But if you want to connect your Facebook page, your Twitter account, you can do that. There's a few other options here, but we're going to skip all of that. And I am just going to hit publish up here. And here's where you can set it to being private if you want to password protect it. You can then share that password in our Slack channel, and then nobody will be able to see your post without the password. The purpose of this class is to really have you take control of your data. It's really privacy through data empowerment. The school shouldn't own your writing. The school shouldn't own your assignments. It shouldn't just disappear after the end of the semester. So what I encourage everyone to do is you're writing on your own site, and then you're syndicating to our classroom chat. And this really gives you full control over all of the content you create, rather than being forced to lose it once the semester ends. So I'm going to keep mine as public, and I'm going to hit publish. And it's publishing as we speak. All right, now the post is published. Now you need to share the link. This is where most people will mess up. They will go up to the navigation bar and just copy this link. If you look up here, you will see an address bar. You need to hit copy on that. And that is how you get a link to your post, and that is what you will share in the Slack channel called Introductions.